This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, September 26, 2018. The title of this rant is 11 White, Angry Republican Men Scared of Woman Testifier. So this has to do with Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh and Christine Blasey Ford. And what we know right now is that these 11 Republicans on the Judiciary Committee do not like the optics of them going after her. They are scared of the optics of this whole thing. But they will do anything, and they have already predetermined what they are going to do to her. They will not give her a fair hearing. So what we know now is they're going to bring in a lady sex crimes prosecutor from Arizona to do all of the questioning, and her sole job will be to tear Miss Ford's testimony apart completely. So they want to take her down, but they don't want to be the ones that take her down. And remember, they also will not allow any other corroborating witnesses to testify. So I don't know if her testimony in reference to the notes from her therapist will be allowed to be admitted, but there are 3 other people who she has indicated will corroborate her story. They will not be allowed to testify. Neither will the lady who went to Yale with Mr. Kavanaugh, who she indicated stuck his dick in her face. Now, I want to take a quick aside here. I'm an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in 36 years. I went to all mostly white boys high school, Catholic boys high school near Kavanaugh. I'm 12 years older than him. I've been to plenty of raunchy parties. I've blacked out plenty of times. And I have never heard told to me the next day or been at a party that I remember of any of that, something like that happening, where a guy takes his pants down and sticks his dick in a girl's face. Never heard of that. So that is not normal. They do not want this woman to testify at all. Okay? So they're playing nice, but they have made a strategic decision. And that strategic decision is they are going to attack the Democrats and say that it is a smear campaign against Mr. Kavanaugh. So it is all about winning, and it is an all-out campaign to win. They will hear a testimony, but they don't want to have anything. They're not going to take that into account whatsoever. And how do we know that? They have already scheduled a 9:30 a.m. on Friday morning vote in the Judiciary Committee on Mr. Kavanaugh. They want to ram this thing through. They've said they want to ram it through, and that's what they're going to do. They have also told all Republican senators, do not leave D.C. this weekend because we may need to take this vote right away. Now, there are 6 members of those 11 angry white men who have been on the Judiciary Committee for a while, and 6 of them voted against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women's Act in 2013. 2 of them are in their 80s, Hatch and Grassley. 2 of them are in their 60s, Graham and Cornyn. And all I can say is, the world has passed them by. The world has changed from whatever their grand plan for living was when they were growing up. The world has changed, and they are not keeping up with it. And, I just hope that all women are taking notice of this and realizing that these people are scum. And it's not just the men. I heard yesterday that the lady from the Congresswoman from Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn, was also trashing our victim, Miss Ford. So it's an all-out campaign for them to trash her, to blame it on the Democrats, to ram this thing through, to get their wet dream of a a conservative majority in the Supreme Court for the next 30 years or so. And I just hope that all women are taking notice of this and we vote all of these Republican scum out of there.